Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is System, and this is the Rats Run. We're having fun. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Tower in progress. That's probably the nicest build so far. Uh, I added eyes and a mouth to the king slime farm over here. Having fun. Good times. We are in early EV. Let me do a little bit of a fly around here. So yeah, we got this, which is the magic tower. I think this is mostly Thaumcraft right now. Looking very nice. Yeah, look at this. Very nice. I think he said that we're gonna need like another 20 stacks of uh oh, that's probably a node. Let's go take a look at that. I'm sorry, I lost everything that I was gonna talk about when I saw this enormous monstrosity here. Let's see what we got here. $11,000 of one, 10,000 of another. Yeah, not bad. Okay, all right. Good times. Let's see. This dome right here in front of me is Britannia. I think we got the Terrasteel agglomeration plate today. This little shack down here is where the witchery is being done. This is, as you can see, the old steam power setup from like early LV. What else? What else do we got? There are other buildings. I'm going to go work on a building myself. Let's see. Let's close that. So yeah. They're clearing this section off for something. I don't remember exactly what's going here, like a castle of some kind, but they went ahead and made we have a blood magic altar with a well of suffering already. Very nice. See, the well of suffering is powered by an EEC. Very nice. I might come over here and do some terraforming later, because like this whole berm right here could be deleted very easily. Let's go over here. This ring you see is going to be where our gorge will be. Several tiers away, but yes. We don't even have our gorge on minions yet, but I think the gorge here is going to be the centerpiece of the overall complex. So we'll see. We'll see. I do believe that this up on the hill is going to be the central controller. If I remember correctly, somebody's trying to model the controller kind of sitting in or hovering over a hand of some type, and last I heard they were having trouble like visualizing what this is going to look like, or how to actually flesh out a hand in this position in Minecraft. So they're gonna have to use some like architecture slopes and probably some chisel pieces and other various things. Let's see, where are we going? Oh yeah, let's show off the. I was going the wrong way. That's the passive building that you saw briefly on the map. So in this run, there was 12 of us that started. There's been like 6 to 8 active players. I'm on. Ooh, shoot. I'm on Minions, and Sophie actually joined this run as well, but she's been having connection issues, so she hasn't been on either either run. And I've been on Minions for maybe 5 minutes since Rat's run began. So that's yeah, this is coming along pretty nicely. I do like this style. It reminds me of kind of a nice cross between uh the um the some of the industrial style we were using on Minions, and also some of the industrial style that Nine used on his gate run. So I like it. We are powered by potatoes. I'm not sure about how Potato feels about that, but shut up and keep working. We've basically, this is the passive building. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I know they are working on various things today. I am still kind of off in my own little world. I made a crop bot, and I've started on crops for the run, and we're gonna go over there. But I kind of want to fly over there. Yeah, see, there's gonna need to be some terraforming over here as well, because I'm not that big of a fan of just like carving out a mountain like this. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something. And as you can see, we're doing something over here. They got it covered with mana glass. Not 100% sure what these are gonna be. Anyway, that's so my little build is right here. I wanted to build some nice, neat little building, kind of on the coast of this river, um, near but not impinging on the space that we're going to use for the gorge. Because I want it to be kind of a permanent fixture even after we're done using crops entirely. I might repurpose the building itself for some other like decorative purpose. So but I ended up clearing out a bunch of land, and I ended up having to do a bunch of terraforming in order to make this area look not terrible. Yeah, let me sleep really quick, and I'll talk more about that. So when I carved out the area um for this building, this I actually carved directly into this hill, and this edge was like 6 or 7 blocks up here. There was a lot of material like hanging over the edge what I had cleared out for this area. So I've done a fair amount of terraforming already. So that's kind of where I'm at right this second. We're gonna do a little bit more of this terraforming, um, just to um, just to get started on the day. I titled this stream "Honest Work" because kind of um the old farmer meme that it's not much but it's honest work. That's kind of how I feel right now. Like I'm not doing a whole lot right now, but at least what I'm doing is gonna be nice. It's gonna look pretty nice, and also at some point in time, I'll be able to give some cool things to the group in general. So um I'm just working on that right now. Uh, yeah, yeah, that works. Um, I just got my schedule about an hour before I went live now. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday this week, so um that's nice. But I kind of wish that it would flip flop. I'm tired of being off Wednesday and Thursday, the 2 days before payday. So like if me and my coworker are going to alternate weekends, I'm gonna ask if we can alternate the other weekend, perhaps. Um, we'll see how that goes. That looks all right. And yeah, the sand is gonna kind of taper off. I'm gonna pull the grass in a little bit from this direction. So we'll see. Um, the building itself is going to be relatively plain. And I don't know what the top of this is going to be. It's going to be some sort of wood paneling. I just haven't decided what. Let me actually come in here and let's check on this guy. So we're already at 2121.2. 2022 1. That's pretty nice. We're already almost done with stick read. So once the stick read is done, I'm going to run a an auto like an auto tier auto spread to get a whole bunch of relatively decent seeds out of this. I'll do that maybe 2 times so that I get um a good amount of different varieties of seeds. Oof. Okay. That sucks. I'm not exactly sure why they're losing things, but yeah, this is the basement. I like it. I like it. So it's part visual, part functional. This spruce log stripe around the base of or around the wall of this is at the height where you would add the bonus blocks underneath these farmlands to get them to work faster. So um I liked it. I mean it's a little basic and a little gaudy at the same time. So this isn't really my normal building style, but it worked for this. I just used what we had, and we'll do something else in other builds. Um, so anyway, let's get back to this. Oh, that's right. I didn't go and get dirt. Let me oh yeah, our unused kitchen. Almost out of dirt. All right. I'm doing as well as can be. Things are feeling a little bit weird over here in the US of A, but we persevere. Um let's see. Still haven't heard back from any of the jobs I've applied to. I don't know whether that's a an artifact of perhaps like hiring is on hold for the moment at these specific places, or if I've just been denied and don't know about it. So I don't know. How do I want to do this? Let's start over here. Because I'm gonna want this to be altered. Like that. And then kind of want the dirt to come in a little bit, so let's start planning that. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't grab any of this. The hardened sand. Maybe I should. This is just regular grass, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I might get some hardened sand and fill in this little divot right here. There are some caves underneath this area. I don't know exactly where they're at. I don't know if I'm going to dig them out either. But once I'm done with the terraforming, I'm gonna go get a bunch of bone meal, and I'm gonna hit this whole area with bone meal to regenerate some of this foliage. But first, we terraform. That's good enough for now. I should have probably thought about dinner before I started streaming. I usually try to have a snack on hand, or at least know what I'm doing for food for later. Cause yeah, I could probably just order a pizza. I just don't know if that's what I want to do. Okay. Um, so like I had mentioned, I haven't been on Minions more than like 5 minutes since Rats Run began. I know that again, Sophie's having internet issues and she's back at class, so she's been kind of busy. She can't play this one or Minions at the moment. Um, I know HJM has gotten some stuff done on Minions. I just don't know exactly what. So I know he made a couple new DTPFs, and he also added some Eternal Coils to a few of them. I don't know exactly how many because I didn't I didn't look honestly. I saw pictures, so at some point in time, I'm gonna go over there and take a look. And also, at a certain point in time, one of my future runs is going to be, or future streams is going to be over there showing off the progress at that point. So we're we're at the cusp of UIV and UMV over there. Which is this run here, Rats, has been a nice change of pace from that, because I was getting a little burnt out on tech. I didn't want to be so tech heavy in my playthrough. But it's only 3 of us, and things have got to get done. Over here, I probably don't have to do quite as much tech, but also this run is many of these players' first playthrough that has gotten this far, and we're only in we're like scratching the edge of EV, which is tier 4, I guess. Tier 5 technically if you count Steam. So I'm assuming that at a certain point in time, some of the players here are going to hit the limit of their knowledge, and I might have to take over a little bit and help push some tech along. But we'll come to that when we do. Right now, I am happy doing some basic farming and terraforming. I did not want to do that. Poop. How do I want this to look? So this layer, okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then this can be sand. Yeah, looks okay. And then I think I want all of this to be sand. So I hope everybody's having a good day. Like, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I think this is how I want it. So this is gonna be sand. Sand. Oh hey. Hey, let me hello. It's been a while, my guy. Let me shout you. Nice. What is up, my peoples? So this is Rat's run. This is a run that sprung out of Random Potatoes community. I pop into your streams every once in a while, but I've been having a bad habit of the last 3 or 4 weeks of just popping in and watching 2 minutes of somebody's stream and then like wandering off and doing something else, basically, away from computer. I should say hi when I do pop in, but I don't want to say hi and then walk away, if that makes sense. But yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, Term and I, we actually played together on a charity charity event. We got ruffle stomped by some outdoor type monsters, but but it was fun nonetheless. We're gonna have to game again, my friend. Since you guys came in, let me go over here and show off a little bit. So this is the main building. The Rats Run is in early EV. So we've got some things. We've got a very basic AE system. No auto crafting yet even. Yeah, I'm up for another collab too, Term. Yeah, I think we worked really well together, even though the environment conspired against us. The environment definitely conspired against us. This is we're having fun here, just doing some things. Is my magnet off yet? We got a terrasteel agglomeration plate, which is pretty nice. Yes, I'm so glad that we've got this now. I think this might be a new block. I don't remember having the dislocator inhibitor in previous runs. I know that if you use the Botania magnet ring, you can plant solenolias, SOLEGNOLIA, I think. And that inhibits the Botania ring, but nothing else. Yeah, look at this. Look at what they're working on here. This is pretty nice. This is the magic tower. Let me get over here really quick. Yeah, the top looks nice. The side looks nice. They got to get like 30 more stacks of great wood leaves, but it's coming along quite nicely. This section is going to be for some kind of castle type thing. And then let's go over here really quickly. I don't have any warps set. But yeah, I'm basically playing this run, Rats Run, as a break from Minions Run. Minions is on the cusp of UIV going to UMV, but it's just 3 of us, and including myself, 2 of us are inactive at the moment. So yeah. At some point, one of my next streams will be over on Minions, but I'm having fun on Rats right now. This is going to be the passive building. So I don't know exactly how they're decorating this, but they've got we're laughing about it in Discord. We're using potato power for I think for ethanol production, and I'm going to get them some good potatoes because these potatoes are garbage. We farmed a potato, so we can say that potato is with us in spirit, and those spirits are going to be vodka. Let's go back over to home farm. So again, this is the one that get out of there. This is the one that I'm working on. Like I said, I'm trying to. We're almost done statting up Stickreed already, but this is the very first run of the CropBot, and by popular demand, we decided that it was going to be named Breeks after Threefold's CropBot. So I'm okay with that. I'll go with the flow. I'll work with the group. I kind of joked around and mentioned that the next CropBot should probably be named Vindrake. If we're doing GTNH community style memes. But yeah, let's go down here. Oh, the ad is gonna start in just a second. So I run ads in 3-minute blocks so that it doesn't run pre-rolls for people that come in. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let those run. But if anybody needs to get up, get a drink, get a snack, bio break, whatever, uh, your time is coming soon. But yeah, I like this. This is not really my normal building style, but it's made out of the building blocks that we have. So I like it. I like it for what it is. Yeah, exactly, term. I don't like the idea of, especially like you guys, for example, you come in and then you say hi and then immediately a pre-roll runs on some of these bigger channels, especially. It just feels bad. Um so yeah. I do need to finish a little bit of my terraforming here. I just need to tie in, I think this is going to be sand. I don't have any grand plans for what I'm going to get done on today's playtime, but I do I like building, and I haven't had a chance to do any building, especially any kind of like low tier building. Any building that I've done recently has been on minions, and it's been kind of like late game slash end game tech setup. So, excuse me. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to do any kind of, again, low tier style building, terraforming and whatnot. So we're planning on staying out in the overworld. I think permanently. Don't quote me on that, but I think I don't think we're using the PDIM for anything but bees. uh so does this look okay? I mean, for a terraforming job, this looks okay. Oop, see a spot right here. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm AF King on two servers. On Minions, I'm at like 23% AFK time, which is insane. Here, uh yeah, see, I'm at 3.3% here. And I'll go through the I'll go through the player list of this run once we're done with this ad break officially, because I think some people are already done, and then some people still have a minute left. So what I could do is I could go get some bone meal. Let's do that. Where do we have bone meal? Bones shouldn't be a problem anymore. Yeah. Bones are not that big of a deal anymore. Okay. So let's get you. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to do more of that. If you didn't notice, you could do that to make tall grass. Yeah, Rats Run. What's up, Jumper? So yes. So now that the ad is over, let me show this off really quick. We're 12 people. Let's see. Akira is the one that put this together. I believe Martin is the one that's hosting right now. And then we have a bunch of no life nerds. The run has only been up for like a week, and we've already got people that have spent their entirety of their life on the server. So yeah, poor Sophie, she hasn't been able to get on basically other than like day one, I think. um I have just now went from ninth to eighth place, believe it or not. But yeah, we've got a bunch of people that have put in a bunch of time already. Oh, let me go and look at some other things actually. Number of deaths. uh yes. Any tips to rip through Stone Age? Loot games. Go into configs, turn off Game of Light, learn how to play Minesweeper, play and win as many Minesweepers as you can. If you get perfect Minesweepers, you can get MV components, you can get Oblivion frames, you can get all sorts of really useful stuff from a winning loot game. Or use a solver. You know what? Hey, I love Minesweeper, but I'm not going to begrudge anybody that wants to just punch the stuff into the solver. But yeah, if there's any one single tip I would give to somebody that wants to cheese a little bit of the early game, Minesweeper. Yeah, this is looking all right. A few too many flowers for this general area, but you know what? That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind it looking like that. Let's put some. Let's do a little bit up here too. Bow, bow, bow. Are we out of bone meal already? What? What? We ran out of resources? What? I still got this side to do. There isn't much over here, but I definitely need to hit this a few times. Yeah, NEI auto crafting is god tier. And let's be real, I'm not even that good at it. I haven't learned how to do it efficiently yet, but if you can, it changes the game. So in the past, I've tried to do coke oven speed runs. The whole meta of that is completely different in 2.8, and I haven't really sat down to decide what my route would be. But in 2.7 and earlier, basically it's find a village or bust, because the shit was so ass. uh for real. Yeah, you build up the favorites list and then you just blaze through all the things. Yeah. So this looks okay. Yeah, this looks okay. Oh, I need bone meal for this too. Okay. I want to build a little bit of a out this way. I want to have like a little like fishing dock. So that might be something that I work on a little bit later today. I would love to have maybe like a very short pier with like with like a spot to fish off of. That'd be so cool. But let's go get more bone meal. Let's see. The nerds are doing magic, Thom witchery is basically done already. Botania is being worked on heavily. As you saw, we've got a blood magic altar that's already tier 4 or tier 5, so like we're really cruising on magic. And then tech, we're in EV, very very early EV. We've basically done enough EV to make the things that we want, but we already have TPV coils. We've got several EECs running. I believe this one was running Stabaloy, and they changed it to Sapper for a little while, because we're going to need a whole bunch of these exquisite diamonds relatively soon. What's the meta for dealing with early warp these days? I don't know about early warp, but if you know about the Soul Brazier, you could do a trick where if you leave a Soul Brazier in a loaded chunk and it either gets destroyed or runs out of Mortis, it will delete your permanent warp. So here on a multiplayer run, on the multiplayer run, basically like one person sets up the brazier, logs off, a second person breaks it, and that's it. You don't have to wait for anything. In a single player run, you basically want to load a soul brazier with the bare minimum mortis that you can get away with, just like 3 or 4 points. And then log off and make sure that the brazier was in a loaded chunk, but log off long enough to let the mortis run out, and that deletes your permanent warp. It is a bug, but it's a bug that's been in the game for a long time, and that's just kind of what you do. The other thing that you can do, which isn't really like super early game, but you might be able to blow it up as long as it's broken, it's fine. So destroyed probably counts. Let's just be real about that. The other thing that you can do is sit in the you can get one of these, this arcane spa. You do have to be offline when the chunk loaded soul brazier runs out of mortis. So that's the entirety of the bug. So yeah, you have to chunk load it, fill it with mortis as little as possible, of course. And then you have to be offline when it stops working, however that may manifest. Yeah, they're working on as you can see, they're working on a big boy right here. I don't have any Thaumcraft research done yet, so of course this is question mark. But I do believe that this is Alienus and Exanimus are the two aspects on this at the moment. Let's see what else is cool. We're gonna do some cool like pathing around the area, similar to what we've got going here. Again, I believe it was Sophie that made the original path over here, from the front door over here to the original farms. Yep. Have a good night. Yeah. Anybody that needs to take off and get some sleep, have a great night. Term you. But yeah, thank you again for the run or for the raid. But yeah, these were the OG farms. They're we don't hardly use this anymore. Yeah. I didn't want to have to call you out, my guy, but I knew that you were going, so yep. Term, I'm gonna be kind of busy on this for a little bit, but yeah, I absolutely want to do some sort of team up collab something in the future, because I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing with you. I felt like we got along pretty well, and I'd love to kick that around again. But yeah, let's get back over here. Oh, and the entire reason I went back over there was to get more bone meal. Ah, poop. Ah, poop. I kind of wish we would get some sort of so let me say it like this. I missed the Vanguard run, and the Vanguard run had a whole bunch of really fun decorators on it, and so like the whole server was really being like decked out and looking really really nice, and I really want to have another run that is like decor focused, like on Vanguard. We even had Kat from Kat's Cozy Games. She went through all of botany to get us all of the 80 new shades of ceramic blocks that you could make with botany dyes. And that was amazing. And we hardly even got to use that stuff because Vanguard kind of imploded on itself in an afternoon, but that's neither here nor there. But I would love to get into another um, decor focused giant group run. So I'm hoping that Rats Run kind of goes that way because we are staying in the overworld. But even if it doesn't, I would. That's still something that's high on my want list. Um, I don't have any qualms at all about stepping back and letting other people do uh tech, and I can do like just basic building, terraforming, making things nice. Again, like they just kind of clipped this stuff with world edit, and I really want to come through. I just kind of want to delete this whole berm and level it out and kind of tie it into to the overall landscape. And I might actually do that on this stream. We'll see. They've got the layout of the structure, but I don't know if that's the layout of like uh the internal square or the external square for builders. I hope that makes sense. Um, let's see. I did mention this earlier, but my days off this week are Wednesday and Thursday, so one of those 2 days is also going to be a stream. Uh, throw a stack of T1s. Oh yeah, they're talking about buying slates. Okay, yeah. I will buy some slates if they still need them. Yeah, I don't know what the exterior of this building is going to look like just yet, but I know I definitely want like a fishing pier. Okay, is that enough? Let's hit this spot. Let's see what else. It's been very very cold here lately, so I've been spending a lot of time inside. Uh, if and when it finally warms up a little bit, I am going to have to go and get some stuff done out in the real world. Like I'm actually going to have to go touch grass, you guys. It's pretty gross, but I just wanted to throw that warning out there that that's going to be a thing that I have to do. You know, ick. I have to go get the ick and touch those blades. What do we got here? 2025 0. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So let's do a loop around. So the any kind of pathway that's coming, Akira said that he wanted the path to kind of come out straight from the center of the gorge area and out this way to the west. I'm not too sure about that because first of all, I want some natural variation. I want it to like weave just a little bit. So it's probably going to weave to the right here and then up and over the hill somehow. Or maybe there's going to be some small tunnel. But hear me out on this. The path that I want to make, and I'll show you the pathing of it. I want to make a path this way, and I want it to kind of go along here, kind of follow this lowland, go right this way around this side of the lake, and then I want to build a tunnel that goes through this little ridge here and pops out on the other side. Probably right about where that poison lake is. And then I'll loop it around this way. And go through this lowland again with the desire path. And link that up with the main path over here. So that's the path I want to build. And I might actually plot that out, but I'm gonna have to I'll have to clear some land over here. I'll have to cut some trees. I'll have to clear some vegetation. Let's sleep really quick. Because another thing that I just saw, there's a cave over here that I need that I need to light up. And actually, this is also something I need to light up, as you can see. Get right, nerd. Oh, hey, how do you get out of there? That's rude. Oh, you can get out of there. Okay. Yeah, we're lighting this up too. Okay. Um. So yeah, I don't know if this run here is the decor heavy run that I was that I'm hoping for, that I'm hoping that I luck into yet again. But if it is, I don't mind. Um, I've noticed a lot of times with these underground caves, the real trick of getting them lit up is to just go fast. It doesn't always work, but that's the trick. What do we got here? Oil sands. Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad I got rid of you. We already have Pigman backpacks, so fire, lava, and all that. It's no big deal. Let's get out of here. That's another cave lit up, which is nice. Is this anything? Is this anything? I don't think so. No, okay. Is this anything? Nope. All right. That little thing scared the hell out of me. I probably don't have enough torches for all of this. What are they talking about? I might get them some time woods because I know that I believe that they were farming the time wood over there um in Twilight. So I think that's probably where any time woods that are still standing are currently situated. Let's get you. Yeah, definitely don't have enough torches for this. Oh, I heard a baby. Oh, no. Oh, the worst thing of all time, a baby. Get shot, kid. Oh, man, I suck. Ah. All right. That's fun. All right. Let's go back to firm. Let's see. 21, 27, 2. That's pretty nice. Like I had mentioned, I'm going to build a second crop bot, but it requires a whole bunch of pieces that are going to be made a whole lot easier once we have AE auto crafting. And in addition to that, I had to handcraft a batch of epoxid, which was not fun. I did it because I needed to. I'm kind of trying not to do that again. The only pieces I really have left over is this. So I would need to build like 20 more of these, 5 more of these, and I think at least. So I made 6 and I used 4. So I would need to make 2 more of these tier 3 chips, bare minimum, for a second crop bot. Um, and then I would also need to I need to get a better setup over here because this is really just running on uh like an MV combustion generator and a couple LV machines. So once we get proper auto crafting up, it'll be much easier to do like all of the different phases of the crop bot manufacture. For now though, it is ass. Let's see. I also need to decide what I'm gonna do about these walls because I wanted the base to be stone. It doesn't have to be smooth stone; it could be something else. But I wanted the upper part of it to be some sort of wood plank. But I haven't figured that part out yet because um I already used spruce. Here, I'll show you really quick. I already used the the spruce version of these parquet planks in the basement, and that's fine. But the spruce planks are too light, and the greatwood planks are too dark. Tower wood is too expensive, but this has the right look. So I might actually go and do get some tower wood, but I have to work on the I would have to work on twilight progression because I don't have all of the biomes unlocked, unfortunately. But yeah, this stripped spruce looks really nice. I was an instant fan of stripped spruce. Um, we could try time wood. Let's see. No. No. So let's get a time wood plank and then a spruce plank. Okay, so you see how the time wood is slightly lighter than the spruce? That's not exactly what I want. I want something that's a shade darker than the spruce, not a shade lighter. So um I want it to I want some planks that will complement spruce logs that aren't stripped. So let's get rainforest oak. We literally just got applied energistics this morning, I believe. So I'm with you. I'm with you on those concerns. Cutting machine. Oh, this just makes oaks. Okay, that's just oak planks. Okay. Nope. All of my nope. And this is this is great wood. Great wood is way too dark for my purposes. There we go. Yeah, both of the great woods are too dark. Yeah, what you see right here, this is the entirety of our applied energistic system at the moment. So, um, and believe it or not, we were trying to do some low tech things. Like, we're actually using one of these trains to run creosote, or it's running something. What are you running? I guess it is creosote. Yeah. If you step in front of the train, it kills you automatically, which is pretty funny actually. I'm not going to demonstrate it, but I'm going to see if I can catch the train uh moving one direction or another. this uh this tunnel needs to get finished. You know, maybe I'll look at let me get a deadwood really quickly. I'll look at deadwood planks to see if that's the color that I want. I don't even know if deadwood has planks for real, but we'll find out. Yeah, this was the location of our day one base, specifically this agglomeration of drawers here. A lot of this stuff could get moved over, but again, we were kind of waiting for Applied Energistics to move any of this stuff over. So, yeah, this is where all the red dye I was looking for yesterday is. Oh, you know what? While I'm over here, maybe I should look through this for bones. And can I make bone meal out of the skulls? Doesn't look like it. Oh my. Oh my. Hello. Hold on, let me shout you out. Yeah, let's shout you out on Twitch, not in chat. Yeah. Thanks for the raid, my guy. This is the Rats run. This is a run that kind of sprang up out of nowhere on Random Potatoes Discord server. So this was our day one base, like I had just mentioned. I'll go over and show you what else we've got going on. But yeah, welcome in everybody. That train that train is definitely dangerous. It one shots people. Although I don't know if it one shots people now that we have nano. Yeah, this is no, I am not standing in front of a train. Nope. All of my nope. Oh yeah, we have that's another thing that we've got in 2.8, the maglev pylons. Those are pretty nice. So we do have some pylon type things going on in here. I don't know how far it goes. Oh, it goes right there. Okay. Yeah, we this run has only been going for like 8 days now, I think. We have TPV coils, we've got ECs, we've got a king slime farm, which is pretty nice. We've got another farm over here that's actual AIDS. Let's see if I could show this off really quick. Yeah. This is a guardian farm. It's it has killed many of us many times. Oh no, you're good. And I'm just showing off a little thing, a little bit of these low tech automations that we've got going on here. So yeah, I'm glad that everybody is labeling things, because for a lot of the folks on this it's basically their first time getting this far. Rats Run sprang up out of Random Potatoes Discord, and it is these folks here. You can Akira. Akira is running it, kind of, sort of. I think Martin is hosting it. Me and Bama, we are the Americanos in this run. Everybody else is European on European time. Um, and yeah, let's see. Minutes played. Yeah, like I mentioned, the Rats run itself is only like 7 or 8 days old, and we've got people that have gotten like 4 days plus playtime already. So absolute no life nerds. You love to see it. uh uh Yeah, absolute degen behavior. I'm all for it. I would have loved to put a little bit more degen time in myself. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out that way. And also, Sophie, another player from Minions Run, joined this one. She's been having internet problems, so she hasn't been able to do either one. Yep, we've got our tier one. Yeah, we already have a tier one rocket. They've been to the moon. We're talking about I forget who it was. I think it might have been Arthur that said they want to do a moon base that's really nice. So we might go back to the idea. Um so I had an idea a long time ago that I wanted to have a really nice base on every planet, or at least every planet um with dungeons. So if Arthur builds the moon base, maybe I'll build a Mars base. We can have the oh, what are they called? The slugs. The quote unquote Martians. I can't remember the name of them, but you can breed them up, and like very very basic breeding, but you know, I might have some slugs for receptionists or whatever. Yeah, this is the build that I'm working on. Just a little farming building. I haven't decided on a roof or whatever covering. I'm still doing terraforming. This is what it looks like underneath. Yeah, a little ornate for a farming building, but it's cheap materials. It doesn't really matter. You know, honestly, I was kind of sad about Dune Run because I've wanted to join Dune Run, but I didn't have any extra time at the time to even consider it. Is that one still going? I don't even. I haven't. I think I saw Nine talking about that the community run, and how he was gonna do a stream from the community run at some point soon. I If he ever did that, I missed it. But how are we doing? 1931-0. Wow, nice. That's awesome. That's really impressive. Yeah, I want to join a big twist run. I Let's be real, I don't really have the time for that right now, but I still want to join one. I even put up a thing on the GTNH Discord, looking for a large co-op twist run. Uh I didn't get it. I only got a couple little nibbles, you know, nothing serious, but I'll leave that post up for a little while longer. So let's see. Oh, you know what? Another thing I was going to look at is use. Uh, Wait, hold on. Use. Does Deadwood not have planks? I guess it doesn't have planks. Okay. All right. Well, there goes that idea. Um. Do I need to bone meal anything else over here? Felt like I had missed a spot. So let's see if I can figure that out. Yeah, did you hear that growling? I definitely have a cave of some kind over here. There we go. A little bit of tall grass in the area. That's nice. So now let's see if I can pinpoint this cave here. Show mobs. All right then. All right then. All right. So there's nothing here. I don't have torches. That's right. Oh man, I don't have torches. You mean I left the house without torches? Boo. Let's see. I fell off around EV as I struggled, not falling behind knowledge GTNH. Blah, blah, blah. Nice. Dune Run was my first hands-on experience with GTNH. That's pretty impressive, actually. Uh, it's kind of a similar feel to some of the folks on this run, where um, this is their first real run where they're playing, not in a solo run and actually getting somewhere. So it's really a cool experience in my opinion for people to get. Um Again, not to belabor the point, but I like playing the big group runs, and I really do hope that I can find a big twist group run in sometime in the future. I would absolutely join a big twist run right now, but all I would do is run around and look like a goofball. I don't have that much time to. Oh, I wouldn't be able to contribute that much to a group right now. Okay, so then now let's go ahead and plug this up. All right. And I saw spore. Yeah, something right around here too. Let's say right here. Oh hell. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Oh, and there's an entrance right here anyway. Yeah, we're gonna use the entrance. I might actually leave this. Let me make this look a little bit more natural. Yeah, look. Hey, guys, you look at this. That wasn't a mistake. That's just shitty cave gen. Oh, hello. That's a jumper, isn't it? Okay. Oh, shoot. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. All right. All right. Is that it? Guess that's it. All right. Well, all right. Cavelet. Why do I have so much stone? Because of the build that I'm doing. I really should drop it off. So the bottom half of this wall, or maybe like the bottom third of this wall, I did smooth stone. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do some sort of chiseled stone variant, but yeah, I haven't quite decided that. And as you saw just a minute ago, I can't decide what I want for the wooden planks for the walls. Um, I want something that's darker than the strip log, but lighter than the spruce log, but works with both of them. I just haven't found it yet. Um, and I also want it to be renewable, like something that's going to be easily sourced. Yeah, let me light this up too. Wow. Oh, that's nothing. Lots of garbage tier caves around here. Nice. Sounds like they made a 55-gallon barrel of drum of loop. Oh, that's just the corner of a block. Okay. Well, we don't need coal, so goodbye. Yeah, one of the cool things that we did on this run, we've got shared prospecting. So, let's see. Where am I? Yeah, we have shared prospecting. Fantastic work. All right. That's already lit. Honestly, some of these caves that are already lit are probably ones that I'd already did. um, but there are some that are left. Like, I didn't check up here in these hills either. Another thing that I'm going to want to do is delete this oil. I think we've already got a really good supply of oil, so I don't think we're keeping any more. But there are a couple oil spouts that are in the area that I'm probably gonna get rid of at some point. Rip Bama, what you doing, bruh? Oh man. Yeah, we're sleeping. All right. So next, I actually don't know what's next. um, I don't really have a huge plans for what I'm doing today. I'm assuming this was a rogue that we haven't went through. Yeah, let's not. Or what I could do, I could go get some precision shears. Let's look into that. Oh. For anybody that doesn't know, precision shears clips spawners basically instantly. Yeah, let's see. Angel blocks. I wonder. This is rose gold, isn't it? No, those are air plates. Okay, rose gold. Let's go. Let's go snoop around the magic area and see if there's a pair of angel blocks anywhere. I could ask them to make me some, but I know they're all busy doing useful things, and I'm just sticking around on stream. Yeah, yeah. Big note is big. All right, so let's see. T-search didn't find any. I don't see any in this either. Interesting. I totally forgot about ancient bricks. It may work as an infusion stabilizer. Hey, what's up, goalie? I don't know what your name's gonna be. Woody, perhaps. Excuse you. It's all good. They have oh, I forget what it's called. Like, it's like death sight. Or not? No, it's uh oh shoot, they were talking about it yesterday. Basically, if they look at you, you'll either get poisoned or get hit by an arrow, or some sort of nasty will happen to you. Yeah, not bad. I'll probably I'll probably get into magic myself relatively soon. Uh, for two reasons. First of all, I want to be helpful, and second of all, I don't want to have to ask everybody for all of my things. So, and I want many things, which is a problem if you can't build them yourself. I have no goods or services to trade with these uh, fine gentlemen on the server to to browse their wares. It's a little better. I'm just like, come on, guys. Serious? What the hell is this? Well, actually, hold on. I'm leaving that because somebody was talking about needing vines. So I'm leaving that weirdness. This can go. Was that alder? Hawthorn. Let's see. Oh, here's a. Have we lit this cave up? Not entirely. I do have night vision if I need to. That is, yeah. I need to remember all my keybinds. All right, yeah. Let's go look at what the nerds are doing. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's just gonna be what it is. But yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of these oils. There's a whole lot of these little spigots that are all around. We're gonna have to figure out how to get rid of them. Like, we're just gonna have to pump and void or something. Because I don't think we need them. I will ask before I do anything about it, but I'm pretty sure we just pump and delete them. If that's the case, I will make myself a the HV pump. Yeah, I'll just make it happen. This was, yeah, this was our darkroom spawner. I don't know if we're even using that anymore, but it's staying. Oh, there's nothing in here. Okay. Aha. Aha. Really? Really? Lame. Big lame. All right, no more sneaky caves in between the farm and the gorge. Yeah, I think that's all of the sneaky caves, but let's look over here in the forest. Yeah, this is where they made a hungry node into a tainted node. So that's what this is. Yeah, welcome back from the ad. I didn't even see the notice for that one, so apologies. Yeah, they this was a hungry node that they turned into a tainted node and placed here. And I think it's I think they've already picked up the node and moved it elsewhere. So I don't think it's even here anymore. Yeah, I don't see it at all. I think I'm probably just going to light up a few more caves and then and see what's what. Uh like I mentioned at the beginning of this stream, most of the time when I stream, I'm pretty diligent about having a snack or something, uh, something nearby, and I didn't today, so. Yes, it's that. Yes, exactly. And it's funny because I feel like Lori should be an honorary member of Rats Run since he pushed Rat Legend on Cat and Vin's streams. Um, but yeah, this is the Rats Run. This sprang up out of Random Potatoes Discord community. 12 of us started it, and we're in the first bits of EV already. I'll even show that off again. Let's see. Yep. Yeah. Amy, Arthur, Running, Shy, me, Bama, Litton. Oh, I see you. I see you. Uh, of course, Sophie and I are on Minions. Yeah, there is many rats scurrying around. Yes. Sophie and I are on Minions. Minions, there isn't a whole lot going on Minions, but I do believe that HJM has made our cursed DTPF setup even more cursed in the interim. He also installed some eternal coils on some of them, but beyond that, I don't know if anything else has gotten done on Minions. This has only been going for like 8 days, I think, and yeah, let me go back to this. So this run, I believe, has only been up for 8 days. Oh, nope. And we've got people with 5 days of playtime. Now, granted, Akira is the one running it. Kind of think like master of ceremonies and whatnot, but yeah. I thought Martin was the host. I could be mistaken on that, but I thought Martin was hosting this. But it's unfortunate if he is hosting it. He certainly hasn't been around. And then of course Sophie's having internet issues at the moment, so so she probably won't be around. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Okay, hold on. Why, hello there. Fancy seeing you around. We're gonna do some minesweeping. Let's see. I don't think we need anything from Minesweeper, but I mean, it wouldn't having an extra Oblivion frame wouldn't be a terrible thing. They're doing blood magic and everything needed to get sanguine frames relatively soon. But again, having a spare Oblivion frame would be kind of nice, because the one the one that we had got broken, and I think they might have found a second one, but yeah, they if you're not paying attention and they break, it's tragic. So let's see if I can get them one. Yeah, perfect first round. The last Minesweeper I did a perfect first 3 rounds and then choked on round 4 and ended up getting. I only got 3 chests out of the 4 possible, so it was a serious choke job. I'm not sure if Orange is still around, but I was actually gonna joke around that I'm gonna do a Minesweeper stream relatively soon. I play a lot on Minesweeper Online when I have time. And I know I see Orange playing a lot of Minesweeper in his runs in between other things, but um, let's see. Yeah. nothing difficult yet. I hope I don't have to run into a 50-50. My my rule lately is if I get a 50-50, I pop it right away because I don't want to get all the way to the end and have my heart broken. Let's see. All right, so I need one more for this, and then this two is this two is one of these two, and then this two is one of these three. So this is safe. So that means this two is this and this. That solves it. An Oblivion frame. So if you do a perfect a four level run in this Minesweeper, you can get Oblivion frames from this. When it's a 1-2-1 like this, it's almost always like this is a mine, and probably that's a mine, but we've got easier pickings. So let's go over here. Okay. Yeah, see. Yep. That. Yeah, that. Yeah, there's easier spots. Wow, okay. Hopefully I power through and have a perfect level 3. This would be really nice. Yeah, that's okay. I had to double check. Sometimes if you don't clear everything right away, you'll make a bad decision because of uncleared blocks. Yep, that's that. That. And 4 left. Easy. All right. Well, here we go. This is what happened to me the other day. I had a flawless first three levels, and then I just choked over and over and over on the last one. So we'll see how this goes. I clear those two. Let's see. Okay, those two. Yep. Okay. That's easy. That sucks. So this corner is going to be garbage. Let's see. That. That. One, two. Oh, nice. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Man. And so, like I was saying, if you don't clear everything right away, you could run into a situation that really ruins your whole game. So, all right, so I'm gonna try this. So watch this. This one is one of these three, and this two is two of these three. So this has to be a mine. So now, what does that do for me? This two is one of these two. This one is one of these three. It doesn't really help. Let's see. This isn't a mine. So this one is one of these two. This three is two of these three. So that is a mine. This one could still be a mine. I can't clear that just yet. All right, let's see. This one is one of these three, and this two is one of these four. So that's a mine. All right. So remember what I said about choking hard on the last level? Yeah. Okay. We're choking you guys. I think I'm already past the point of getting an Oblivion frame. I think you can only have one mistake and still be eligible to get an Oblivion frame. But we're gonna play this out. Like I said, I love Minesweeper. I never said I was good at it. Crap. Yeah, I did seal that up. Okay. Yep, there. That's solvable. Let's move on though. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's solvable. It's easy enough. It's gonna be a 50-50. Um, since I already messed up, let's hold off on that. So maybe I can still get decent loot even if I mess that up. So that's safe. This 1-2-1 has got to be this. Yeah. Um. So let's see. One of these two for this, and then for this two is one of these three. So that's safe. And this 2 has to be this or this, which solves this 1, so all 3 of those are safe. And one of these 2 is a mine, so that means this 1 is solved, which means all 3 of those are safe. All right, let's see. All right, so this 2 is one of these 2, and this 2 is one of these 3, so that's safe. So this 2 is going to be this one, or this one, and that's going to be the same for this one, so all 3 of these are safe. One of these 2 has to be a mine, which solves that one, so all 3 of those are safe. That's a 5, so that's easy. Oh, that sucks. I hate those little corners right there. I have to wait on the rest of that. Four, 2, 3, 6. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. All right, one left. So there's nothing there. I guess this is just a pure guess. Oh, hey! So we still got 4 chests, but I've got a funny feeling that we're not going to have top tier loot. But that's fine. Nope. Keep you. Keep all of you. I want this, that, those, that. Sure. Don't need any of that. Don't really need any of that. Diamond tanks, that's fine. Take those. We don't even need any more division sigils. We're done with that pretty much. Okay. Now, let me turn off this. Oh, see, here's another one right here. Okay. Do I see any more? That was underneath the base, so that one's long gone. Okay. Let's see if this one's already done. Oh, that's really close. Oh, nice. All right, we'll do this one too. Okay. Let's turn off that waypoint. Actually, let's get rid of a few waypoints like those. Let's see. See if I can get anything good. I am getting awfully hungry. At some point, I'm gonna probably just order a pizza. Unfortunately, I don't really have too much at the house. And if I stay online much longer, I'm not gonna want to go out either. It's cold. Okay. Yes. Yeah, 3. Nice. There. Yep. 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 Okay. That. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That. Okay. That. Yep. 3. Yes. 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 Nice. That's a 2. Okay. Nice. Hey, John, what's up, my dude? Yeah, we're good. This is the Rats Run. This is the new thing that I jumped into last week. We're in early EV, and I'm just kind of kicking it around, playing a loot game. So this 1 is one of these 2, and this 4 has to be 2 of these 3. So that's mine. Yep, I'm definitely putting some wrinkles in my brain right now. I don't know how I feel about that. But good to see you, my guy. You're another person, because Term rated me earlier, and I had mentioned to him that it would be really nice to get into another group run with him, with Term. John, you're another one. You're another one that I want to get into a group run again. I know that you're playing that RV game, and I'm not sure if that's up my alley, but it's I almost actually talked to you about joining that, just to hang out and kick it. I just didn't really have the time, unfortunately. But yeah, this is Rats Run. This sprang up out of Random Potatoes Discord community. There's 12 of us technically, but I think 6 or like there's like 4 legitimate no life nerds on here, and there's like 6 or 8 total that are active. So, am I cooked? Oh yeah, I could get rid of this. All right, so there's 4 left. Yeah, all right, that's cool. All right, so there's 4 left, and that means 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means this is safe. Oh, is that a double guess? I think this is a double guess. Oh, oh no! hate guessing. You know, contrary to what it looks like when I get loot bags in my hand, I don't like guessing and I don't like gambling. So, yeah. I hate getting down to those 50-50s. Yeah. What's despair? Oh, yep. 30 infusions? Yeah, okay. Disparage indeed. I agree, John. I agree 10 billion%. Let's be real. Never in my life have I agreed to something so quickly and so vociferously. All right. Okay. So to this point, I've only had one mistake. So let's see if I can close this out in quality fashion. I have a working assembly line for the first time. Hey, nice. Very nice. Yeah, the assembly line opens up so much. I wouldn't be surprised if I make our first ass lines here on Rats. If somebody else picks up that mantle, by all means, but that's kind of something that I've done. I did that on. I joined Hydra's Twist Run briefly, and I did that on his. And there was one other run where I did the ass lines, or at least the first ones. Of course, on Minions, Sophie made our first assembly lines, so hers are very nice. We're still actually using them, so I made a group of advanced assembly lines to kind of take, to loosen up the to give us more bandwidth for crafting, and it works just fine. All right, that's solvable. Let's move on though. That's solvable. I think that's solvable, but we got easier pickings. Let's see. That. Yeah, that's easy. Nice. Let's see. Four. That's that one. Four, that's those. Easy. Easy mode. I should probably stop jinxing myself. uh, Three is those. Three is that. That's a 50-50. Boo. Hmm. That. Okay. Hmm. Five. Oh my. Okay. Um. Is there anything easy? Let's see. This two has to be one of these two, and this two has to be two of these three, so that's one. Didn't quite get as much as I was hoping, but it's fine. Alright. Aha. Yep. That's that. And I think the rest is going to be deduction. We've got 32 mines left. Hmm. For this five, two of these three have to be a mine. For this four, two of these three have to be a mine. For this two, one of all of these have to be a mine, so I believe that all 3 of these are safe. Yeah. That's solvable. Yeah, that's just that. That. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Uh, uh, one of these 2, one of these 3, so that's safe. So it's got to be one of these 2, so these 3 are safe. All right, this 3 has to be one of these 2. This 3 has to be 2 of these 3, so that's 1. Didn't quite help as much as I hoped. Let's see. This 3 has to be one of these 2. This 3 has to be 2 of these 3, so it's that one. All right. You. Nice. Okay. Really, they really do, John. Those 50/50s are absolute garbage. I think I've got another 50/50 lined up here. There's got to be something easier. So this 1 is one of these 2. This 2 is one of these 3. So that's that. That's that. Okay. Um. So this 3 is one of these 2 right here. So then this 3 is one of these 2 plus one of these 3. So this would be a 33% guess for one of these 3. That might be my best guess right now. We'll come back to that. This one, there is one right here, and then this 3 has 1 in these 4. So there's no guarantees, but I think this one is safe. See, yeah, no guarantees. Yeah, this is how I choked away an easy win just the other day. So yeah, I'm seeing reruns right here. Yeah, it's an easy in for if nothing else. Hmm. 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy. That sucks. So yeah, this is gonna be a guess if I'm unlucky. Uh, let's see. This is one of these two. This two is two of these three, so that's one. Let's see, clear you before I mess myself up. That's good. Let's yeah, let's start over here. All right, is that the last of the easy stuff? Yeah, there's definitely solvable parts here, but I might have to do some deduction. I think that might have been the three that you were just talking about, John. If it wasn't, it resembles. Let's see. Okay. All right, so this has to be that. That's done. That has to be that. Nice. Oh, yeah, that has to be that. Lots of threes. Okay. Ah, poop. Well, here me. Here we go, crapping away an easy win yet again. I think I'm going too fast. I'm thinking more about my stomach than these mines. Should probably I should probably tab out, order a pizza, and then forget about it, uh and not think about what I'm getting as soon as the stream is done. So yeah. Oh, am I stuck already? What? What? So this is one of these three. Yeah, that's all garbage. That's one of those two. So it looks like all three of those are safe. That didn't help as much as I'd hoped. Okay. So this is one of these two, and then this two is one of these two plus one of these three. That doesn't help as much as I'd hoped. Okay, so this two right here is one of these three. And then this three. Oh no, no, that's not All right, how about this? The lower 2-3 share. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, this two is one of these two, and then this three is one of these three, so this is safe. That helped, but not as much as I'd hoped. This two is one of these two, and then this three is three of these four. So that means this and this are mines. Okay. I think this is going well. This three is one of these two. This two is one of these three, so that's safe. This three is one of these two. And then one of these three is also a mine. Okay. Let's see. Let me start from the top. If I have to guess at this point, I'm just gonna guess out here in the wild and see if I can open up another section. Not sure if I'm gonna have to guess at all, though. Actually, I do think I am gonna have to guess. All right. So I'm just gonna go out here and watch me hit a mine. Whew. Oh, hey, and it was a good clear too. Okay. Wow. 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 So this wasn't as good of a clear as I'd hoped, but we will persevere. Nice. Okay. Uh. Okay. So one of these two has to be a mine, and then for this two, it's one of these two plus one of these two. So for this one, that's safe. Didn't help as much as I'd hoped. Okay, so one of these two is a mine. So for this one, these are safe. Okay. Where can I go from here? Where can I go from here? Kind of pinned right here in the center. Um, Pretty sure this is clear. All right, I'm gonna guess this. I don't exactly know why I think this one is clear, but I'm gonna guess it anyway. Okay. So yeah, this two is one of these two, and then this two is two of these three. So then one of these two has to be a mine. That's clear. Whew. Man. Talk about doing this the hard way. Jeez. Since these are diagonal, I can't really get anything out of this. Uh the Rats Run is a group that sprang up out of Random Potatoes Discord community, and we're just running. We're not sticking to any like specific rules right now. We're trying to make things nice. We're staying in the overworld, and uh we are kind of sort of tier gating ourselves, but not really. We are already in early EV after a week, so we're not doing too bad. The only thing that's doing bad is your boy's system here in Minesweeper, because apparently I can't get right. Um. Okay, this is a good one. All right, so this two and this three share a mine right here. Okay, one of these two, and then this two and this three share a mine right here. It's one of these two. So I'm almost positive one of these two is a mine, so that means all three of these should be safe. That's not 100% accurate, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So let's see how it goes. Yes. Okay. So one of these two is a mine. So that with that one, that means all three of those were safe too. Oh, man. Oh, man. Uh... Hmm. I'm building up a whole bunch of 50-50s. This is tragic. After I just said I don't like the Gamba. Okay, hold on. So this 2 is one of these 3. And this 2 is 2 of these 4s. That's a mine. Man, I'm chipping away at this the hard way. Holy crap. So this 2 is one of these 3, and then this 2 is one of these 4. So I believe that this and this are safe. So now this 2 is one of these 2, and this 2 is one of these 3. So that's safe. For this 2, one of these 2 is a mine, and then one of these 3 is a mine. I have to guess that might be okay. So for this one of these 2 is a mine, and for this one of these 4 is a mine. So I think those 2 were safe. Yeah. I believe this is solvable. I'll come back to it. Yeah. That was a little hair raising to get out of that. That is a true 50-50, I think. Unless I could solve this side. So this 4 is one of these 3. This 4 is one of these 3. It's probably separate mines. So watch this one be safe, but I can't click it because that's too much of a guess. The logic doesn't logic. All right, hold on. This 1 is one of these 2, and this 3 is one of these 3. So bow. Nice. So that helps narrow this down a little bit. So this 4 is 2, or wait, this 4 is one of these 2, and then this 2 is one of these 5. So this is all safe. Okay. Whew. Man. This one, like, I am chipping away at this puzzle, but it is chipping away at my soul. I swear to God. This one has been one of the rougher puzzles I've even tried. Ah, thankfully. All right, so all of that is done. All of that's done. Okay. Nice. Oh, amazing. 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 Ooh, amazing. if I get anything good out of this last Minesweeper, it's just absolute uh it's gonna be just a tribute to my tenacity, just to just push through and make something out of nothing, and you know, solve through like too deep logic. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That was the word I was looking for. Nested logic. Yep. Yep. Okay, yeah. This is going to be one of these two. This two is one of these three, so that's safe. Does that help with the four? Not really. Actually, yes. Hold on a minute. So this four is one of these two, which solves the three, so those are safe. Hey, we got four chests. Hey. Oh, okay, hold on a minute. We got some things. Oh man. Oh, what a man. Who leaves the house with their bags completely full? What the hell? Let's just get rid of some things we don't need right now. Yeah, that's fine. Want that. Want a dolly. Diamond spikes we use a lot of. Sure, why not? Um, we don't need a coal jetpack anymore. Nope, nope. We're done with those. Take you. Fans, yeah. Yes. Now let's. It looks like there's probably a cave going this way. Let's pop the wall open real quick. Yeah, it is over this way somewhere. Just kind of waiting for everybody to get back from ads. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, okay. Ah, dang it. Nothing in there, right? Oh, there is something over here. No, no. No, 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 no. Especially you. Okay. All right. Yeah, not today, losers. Oh, yeah, see you. Not today, losers. Oh, I see you. Oh, I see you. Why can't I shoot straight? Dang. There's a guy over there, too. Yeah, that jumper almost jumped me. Nope. But there is a little something over here. Yeah, I think I already came around this way. Yeah, okay. That's not an entrance. Aha. Aha. Get wrecked. Want that torch back. Okay. All right, so now that we're underground, let's take a look. Is there any other cheesy loot games that we can find while we're down here? Probably have to go up a little bit higher to find any cheese, but that's fine. We need to go back up anyway. Any cheese? I'll take some spicy queso, por favor. Oh, hello. It's a dirt creeper, I believe. right, yeah. Let's check for cheese right here. I don't really want to get into this. What are you? What? Oh, that's a rogue dungeon. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I think we might have pressed our luck with this as far as I want to go, at least. Cause I'm almost out of torches. Check if there's anything here. But it looks like a dead end. Okay. All right. How about this? You guys, it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid, so bear with me for 1 second. I have no idea who's online right now. Let's see. Is there anybody playing GTNH? Really? Hold on a minute. iHacks is doing moon percent practice runs. That could be fun. Let's go ahead and raid iHacks Q. Why not? It's been a lot of fun, you guys. I'll be back on probably Wednesday. I don't think I've even heard this person. Okay. Hold on a minute. Let me make sure that they have yeah, they're not even on right now. Okay. I guess I'm not raiding the Russian. Let's raid Playful Piano, I guess. All right. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great night. I hope everybody has fun and stays well. Again, I'm probably gonna stream on Wednesday or Thursday, one of the two. But until then, have a great night.